How you been, big dog?
Yeah,
You know what? I'm feeling pretty good. I was a little nervous for today. Just had some tough talks with my some of my boys. It's a lot going on for me, a lot of changes going on. But hey, everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah,
I heard
mean,
the company's no longer together.
True. That is very true. We had a difference in ideologies on how the company should operate. And I'm at the point now where I don't even want to shit talk anybody anymore. I just want to move on. I'm exhausted. Just drama for drama's sake. I just want to over it. Just move on with my life.
fair enough.
That's a
But
good
I'd be
way
more-
to be.
Yeah, but I mean, don't get it twisted. I'd be more than happy to answer any concerns or questions and be truthful about it. I'm not a liar, but I'm also not. I'm just over the gossip of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard, but I just joined the
It's gonna be
Besties.
alright.
Oh shit!
Alright, bye-bye.
Well,
Yeah, they
congratulations.
forehead blooded me in by sucker punching me in the back of the head like a little bitch.
okay. Hey, it's better than getting stabbed or thrown off a roof or shot.
Yeah, he
or
said.
any of those things.
He said normally we shoot them, and I was like, whoa, okay, well, punching ain't that bad.
I mean, OTT would know, that's normally the tradition, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, we in old BSK we used to stab people. We used to have like the legendary red knife, and it was only used for blooding in and blooding out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you been up to since you left the company?
Just kind of picking up the pieces. I had to make a new computer, so I've just been farming a little bit of Buttcoin, trying to get to 3 so I can have somebody transfer some other Buttcoin to it. A lot of meetings, a lot of conversations, trying to
You have to
figure
start
out
from the ground up again. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
I take it they Jean-Paul'd you, huh?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say they Jean-Paul me in the term of they virtually stole everything. What they did is while I was sleeping, they voted to basically take out what they thought was 75% of company assets and move it to a neutral location that I still don't know about or have access to. And they left me with 12 mining racks. Now, if you were to see these mining racks, the vast majority of it were from old GPUs from months ago. But they did leave that. They took all the computers. They took a couple of my my personal possessions, but nothing too crazy. The issue is they made the call as a board. There's 4 of us, and we vote on things together. And they opted to do all of this while I was asleep, as did John Paul, without without even hearing my side, or whether they still voted to do what they did. It's one thing, but they were so concerned with, because I'm the owner of the house, I think that they were concerned that if they had done correct. And I had told them that I would never do something like that. Like when JP left, and Raymond and Benji were really upset, I went into workhorse mode because that's how I am, and I got back all of the stuff that he stole just over a week. It was like 10 days in. And that rejuvenated them because they were still able to do the jobs they wanted, and we continued the company from there. Unfortunately, they went and did this same sort of thing to me. But the worst part about it is when I woke up, I didn't know what happened. There was no note left. There was no email. There was no text. There was nothing. I just woke up to basically an empty house with 12 racks that weren't linked to a computer. And so, immediately I went and changed the locks on the house because they all had keys, and so did all of the project managers within the house. I was afraid that they were going to come and take the rest of my shit. So we ended up working out something where basically I gave them, I just wanted to leave. Like we had 2 apps that had a lot of stuff on it. One was connected to the entire weed operation, and one was just connected to the heists. Basically, I gave myself an unfavorable deal just to move on. And they still have a list of things of mine. And I even got hit with a $37,000 tax power bill from the house. And now I've been told this morning that they're holding the rest of my stuff hostage until I sell the company house and then give them 75% of the proceeds in order for me to get the rest of my stuff. But we had already discussed that we would both, them and I, try and sell the house. And as soon as there was a buyer, we would sell it and then split up the money. There was nothing about holding anything as leverage or holding anything behind my back. And
they're basically holding your shit in escrow.
Yes, and the thing is that's all my butt coin. I have 0 butt coin. I do have a computer now making, but all of the blueprints that were in the house, all of the money printer, the butt coin that was already on the hard drives, everything. My material crate, my storage containers, it's all being held captive. So it is what it is. Yeah.
Well and truly fucked you, my man.
And not only that, the entire pharma operation that we called, where they grow the weed and stuff, the company as a whole paid for all of that. The company didn't pay for their house, but they paid for all the materials and all that other stuff. And I even opted to just give that to them without taking anything. So I didn't even ask for 25% of it. I just wanted to go, and they're still holding my stuff. So it is what it is. Yeah. If they don't give me the stuff, then it is what it is. Like, I have the house, I guess, but I don't even want the house. It is what it is. So that's sort of where I'm at with them. I don't know what they're up to. I know that there is a thing they were talking about rebranding the company and stuff, but I think once it officially broke up, a lot of people are just kind of going their own way.
Boom. Well, hey, you know, it is what that's in the past now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. Hey,
that's it.
Hey,
move on.
Exactly, dog.
Yeah, I'm not looking for revenge.
I mean, they fucked you. Fuck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm probably best to just let sleeping dogs lie. Out of all honesty, but me, I am a vengeful, vindictive man that would never let. I'm gonna be honest. If I was you, I'd kill him. Sorry.
Well, the problem with that is it doesn't really do much for me. It only adds to their narrative. And who am I going to kill them with? You know, I don't have a crew. I don't have, like, I have friends, don't get it twisted. But even the old BSK boys that I have, we aren't in a group together. I can't just tell them to go and do whatever. If the company rebranded, some of them would have stayed. So, you know, that's
it's a lot easier to stay with something than it is to start something over. So I get that.
Correct. So it is what it is. Hey, how's it going back there?
I just came from my car, but I didn't realize you guys were having a meeting.
Yeah. Is there anybody else coming?
No, I didn't.
I think that's just it.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys giving me your ear. I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. All right. When I woke up today, the first call that I made was actually to you, Forehead. And then I tried calling Ming. I tried calling Future. There's just no answer across the board. Sorry, Pred. I did not know that you were actually a bestie.
I'm not an OG or anything like that. I'm just a guy. I'm the brains of the operation, though.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got.
All right. Anyway, go ahead. Ignore this idiot. Go ahead.
So essentially, where I'm at right now is we had a quick little chat there the other day, Forehead, and when you and AK picked me up and whatnot. Kind of know my dealio when it comes to the company. It's not like there's been some sort of big drama or anything like that really broke up the company, or somebody was like really out of pocket or anything like that. It was a difference in like I said, ideologies on how things ran. They basically wanted to be a friend group that wanted to hit banks and shit. And I basically wanted the same-ish, but I wanted us to be loyal to each other and just back each other up. We didn't have to go out and be aggressive and go around and rob people, but at least have the decency to hold guns and defend ourselves if we're selling weed or doing runs, etc., etc.
Can't let people walk all over you. They'll just continuously do it.
Correct. And, well, since the other board members, the three of them were primarily NA people, they didn't really give a fuck about the dramas that happened during the EU hours because it didn't really affect them. And the thing is during these hours, you really kind of need to be part of a group or you're fucked if you want to do any type of criminal activity. Like, you just do. I mean, you can kind of get away with doing things like what McGregor does, which can work for him, but he is still kind of part of a group. But the thing is he'll always kind of be stifled on what he can do within the city on a criminal side because you don't have that strong backing. So that brings me to where I'm at right now. And I'll just give you a quick little super fast brief history as to how I even joined the company. The only reason why I joined the company is because of Marty. It wasn't because of Raymond. It wasn't because of Benji or or JP or anybody else. It was basically because of Marty. Now, I had a good relationship with JP in the past, and so that made things a little bit easier because he was the CEO at the time. And when I flew back into the city after BSK had broken up, I'm not saying this because I'm here standing in front of you guys, but my motive was to join with GG. This was where I envisioned myself. And when I was starting to hang out with Marty a little bit, stuff like that, he opted to not go that route, and he started with the company. And I got invited to go there. I didn't even ask to be part of it. They brought me in. And I couldn't say no because look at at the time, all of the powerful people that were in that. And finally, I didn't have to be a leader because ultimately I did not want to lead a gang. I had done that for years and years and years and years. And, I've had my failures and I had my successes. But at the end of the day, even when BSK broke up, we were basically at the top of the South Side in terms of colored flagged gangs that were doing their shit. So that was my opportunity to get in. Now, here we are. The company is over. And basically, I am in a limbo. And what I think is the problem that I've had, not only in the company, but what I may actually have in the moment now, is that people inherently think that I am in a group with the ex-BSK boys. The only BSK...
That's Sly and his crew, right? Or
Correct. So Sly has his own group, right? They had their own group before the company. And I had brought in Sly as a project manager because Benji had brought in Dragon and Raymond had brought in Perez and Mickey brought in Breckers, basically as our right-hand men within the company. It was only fitting that I brought in Sly as I trusted him a great deal, and he was that guy. But within the company, it was also you were able to be part of groups or gangs outside of the company, and the company would just operate as the company. And so the issue that I'm having is I'm in a position now where I've got a group of boys that would be down to roll with me. I know this. But the thing is it's not what necessarily they want, and it's not necessarily what I want. Because I do not want to lead a group anymore. I think I've proven that by being into the company where virtually I haven't had a voice. Like, I had one, or I was told I had one, but I never got to make any of the big decisions. And if it was my decision, we would have been in a lot more fights than what we actually were in. The good news is it wasn't fully my decision. It was voted on, and I was totally fine with that. And I've actually, because I had to tone down even how I react to people and how I speak to people and the energy that I used to be on, I've actually learned a great deal from being part of the company to curb back some things that used to get me in a little bit of trouble, even if I was in the right. So the company for me really wasn't a waste of time. In fact, I think if anything, it opened my eyes a little bit to some of the things that I used to do that I'm not really so quick to do these days. So in a roundabout way, I'm grateful that the company has happened, but here I am. So the long wind of it is I have to ask myself, who do I really want to be around and where can I bring value? I take a look at a group like yourselves. I don't know everybody within the group, but I do know sort of the main people. And now also I know Pred quite a bit. Is you guys stand on your business. Seems like you guys are loyal to each other. You guys have an infrastructure. I feel like somebody like myself can bring a lot of value. I'm around a great deal. I'm very consistent. I'm extremely loyal, probably to a fault. I work extremely hard and I get shit done. And I think over these last 5 months that I've been part of the company, I've also proven that I'm not as wild as I used to be. And I think the reason why I wasn't as wild in the company as what I was in BSK is because I wasn't in charge. I can't just go and start shit to start shit knowing that it affects everybody else underneath me and I'm not the one that's making the call ultimately. Now, it doesn't mean that I can't stand up for myself and have a voice. I wasn't stripped of that, but at least I understand what it's like to be in a group and not be the leader. And I prefer it that way. There was a lot less drama in my life. So basically what I'm saying to you guys is this, man. I'm a free agent right now. I just am. I don't know how long I'm going to be one, but I wanted to at least go to the crew in which I feel like I can gel with the absolute most, and I would enjoy your guys' company. And I've even offered this before I even offered my boys, and I had a conversation with them just before, like, as you called me forehead, I was in a meeting with them to basically let them know. Now they had brought up that they had a run-in with you guys.
Oh yeah, this morning. Yeah, that happened.
Exactly. And I told them and they told me that I am not to speak on their behalf. Whatever it is that you guys want to work out with them, you work out with them.
Yo, Biggie with the tier 1, thank you so much.
Whatever it is that you want to work out or not work out with me, you work and not work out with me. Because at the end of the day, what they do is what they do, and what I'm going to do right now is what I'm doing. I'm worried about myself for the first time in a long time. I'm not worried about anybody else. But it doesn't mean that I don't fuck with them. And it doesn't mean that they're not close to me. It just means that when I devote myself to something, I devote myself to that something. So even when in the company, when there were issues with a couple of people from my past, and they were looked at to potentially be shot or to be kicked, I was going to let the company do what the company needed to do, and value the vote and honor the vote. So that isn't the equation. But what I'm proposing here is this. If you guys would give me the opportunity to at least hang around you guys so that you guys can get a feel of me and I can get a feel of you, and I don't care if it takes a week, if it takes a month, if it takes however long, I'm in no rush. I just want things to feel natural, and I just want a place where I'm respected and I have a voice, and that I know that people are going to have my back and I have theirs. And ultimately, if whether it's this group or a different group feel as though they cannot be truthful to me, then I just don't want to be part of it anyway. I just want to know straight up so that we're not wasting each other's time. But if I'm able to bring in some value, which I know I can, then I think something like this can work if given an opportunity. And I would rather at least pitch myself here before I pitch myself anywhere else, because you're my number one pick. You're my number one choice.
Okay. I respect that, you know what I mean? I mean, listen, Big Dog, I know you, but we don't really know each other that well, you know what I mean, OTT? Like, I've known you for a long time, but we never really, done stuff together, like, really been on the same side of anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you know how this shit works, right? I can't really give you an answer right now, but I'm down to do things with you. I'm down to do stuff, to do things with you, Like, we can do some stuff, we can hang out, do some jobs together, but, that's a start, right?
It's a start. Yeah. I'm just looking for a start, and I'm just looking for a place where I can start to put my energy into. That's all that is. I'm not looking to get, judo chopped in the back of the head right now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even ask of that. It's uncalled for, right? It's just not warranted. It's not earned. I'm down to earn. But I just don't want to waste my time. I don't want to be led. I don't want to led down a path that is just ultimately a brick wall. Like if in your heart it's like, nah, fuck this guy.
Well, I mean, listen, I go honest answer for you, OTT. I don't know. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't have an answer for the question you're looking for right now. I don't know you that well. You see what I'm saying? Like, we never really did stuff together, so you just gotta find out, right? That's the only way.
For sure. Yeah, I mean that's just pretty much it. I just wanted to bring that up. I just wanted to have a conversation with you guys and just be direct about it.
Okay, fair enough. I respect it. You guys got anything to say?
I like OTT. I've known OTT for a long time. We haven't really done a whole bunch of stuff together, considering I was a cop and I used to, I pretty much after I quit, all I did was pretty much run with like Forehead and GG in them. We ran together. I would say we ran together a pretty long time.
I mean, listen, I'll be straight up with you though, okay? I mean, I'm not like I said, like you said, right? You don't be let down. You don't want to be, I guess, led down to a brick wall. I'll be straight up with you. I've known you for a while. I don't see you as, how do I say this? I don't see you as a following type of person. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I didn't really see myself as that for a long time. But over the years, I've been wanting to do it more and more. And it's the reason why I took the leap with the company. And I'll tell you this. If I say I'm going to be part of something and I'm not the leader, which I don't want to be, I will follow. I will follow the orders. I will follow what is to be asked. The only thing that I ask in return is that I'm at least able to have a voice. It doesn't necessarily have to be the voice that you have to agree with or go with. But as long as I can at least be part of conversations and feel as though I'm part of something, I'm more than happy to follow. I don't need to be a leader, a second in command, a title, anything. The truth of the matter is, dude, I just want to wake up, gel and have fun with my boys and have each other's backs. That's it. All ego aside, that's all I'm in search of. If I really wanted to be a leader, I have the green light to go do it right now. I had it 3 months ago, 5 months ago. It's not what I want. If that's what I want, I wouldn't be standing here in this half circle telling you guys this. The only thing that I can do, I mean, words are words. The only thing that I can do is show you via being around and doing shit. And at the end of the day, if you feel like that ain't working, then you just say so and we move on. But ultimately, I truly do not want to be a leader, and I truly do not want to take control or anything like that. I just want to be respected, and I just want to have a good time. That's it. And seeing as how you guys roll and how you guys operate, I feel like I would gel infinitely more here than what I would anywhere else.
Out of interest, are you still selling on Sandy or in Sandy?
Yeah.
You are?
Oh, no. I'm done. I left the app.
Done?
I'm done with those guys.
Oh,
100%.
Okay.
I'm done.
I mean, I think it's a good start, coming to sell with us on the blog. It's a good way to interact with everyone. And, I mean, that's up to you, if there's something you still want to do, if you want to push weight, I think that's a good way to get started,
Oh, I'm more than happy to join your app. I'm more happy to sling weed. But I do want to be upfront in saying that I just don't want to be a Besties weed pusher. but I'm more than happy to start somewhere. You know, I don't want to be an extension of an extension. You know, I would prefer that down the road, if everything works, that I'm more than just that. But that is a perfect start, and it's one that I would graciously accept if it's an option. I'm not on an app. I don't have a home. I have a home, but I don't really have a place. Now, obviously, Sly's house would gladly put me on their app, but I would go on yours over theirs any day of the week, seeing as though this is the route that I would prefer to go, ultimately.
All right. You know what, OTT? I actually respect it. You know, you came to us, you told us.
Well,
But
I'm a straight shooter.
well, listen, you know, we gotta start somewhere. We're gonna do some shit, and then we'll see how things go. You know.
Yeah. I just don't want it to be, you know. I'm down to keep putting in the to keep putting in the effort, right? I just want to know that I have the green light to give you guys a call to, like, you know, come and kick it, to fucking go out and hit a lick with you guys, or fucking, you know, if you guys need materials, if you guys need butt coin, if you guys need these things, it would be nice if you were to just give me a heads up, like, hey,
Well,
you want to help out? Hey, we need help with this, we need help with that, bro. Put me to work, man.
Listen,
I'm a
I'll be
workhorse.
straight up with you, right? Like, listen, if I need a hand or I need help, I'll call you up. But I'm not promising that we're gonna be hanging out all day every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, things take time. You know what I mean? But
Of course.
if I do need help, if I need something, I will be hitting you up.
Of course. So should I just plan this as you will call me and I don't call you? Like, I just want to know the boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll hit you up. I mean,
Okay.
you can always call me. I mean, there's not a problem. You know what I mean? You always hit me up.
I mean, if you're getting
Alright.
chased by the cops or something, you know you need help. You know.
Sure. Can I give you guys my number back there?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
Past that.
You can just shoot me a text. And that way I got your number. Same thing. If you guys are into some shit, you need a hand, you need an out, or you need to roll up on somebody, you need anything, my phone's open. Like, I'm here. And I'm around pretty much the majority of the EU, and then obviously into NA. I'm here.
All right.
Now, I do hang out with those boys in Sly's house. I don't want you to get it twisted. It's not BSK. Is they do their own thing, and I do my own thing. It's just they are friends, and since I don't really have that family to call and hang out with all day, every day, I'm probably going to be in and out with them, alongside in and out with you when you need me. I just don't want y'all to think that it's something that it isn't.
It's fine. I mean, listen, we're cool with them. You know what I mean? We had a little running today. But we figured it out. We're cool with them.
All right. Yeah. Well, sounds good, man. I don't really have anything else to add. I mean, obviously, I'd love to have a chat with the rest of the Besties crew, just so they can hear it from me as well, if they want to, or if you don't think it's important, then
No.
is
How
what it
about
is.
this? How about this? Whenever, like, maybe Monday, right? Maybe Monday when there's more
Monday,
people.
Monday.
There's more people around. We can have this chat again and speak to some of the other people. But I mean, I'll relay the message, you know. But it's
Yeah,
better if
okay.
it comes from you, though. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Just so that there's some sincerity in here.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you, man, it's kind of already awkward for me to put myself out here like this. You know, like this
Take
isn't
some
what I'm
balls,
used to.
my man. It takes some balls. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So I'm just I'm trying to make myself available, but at the same time, I'm just tired of being fucked. I just don't want to be fucked. I just want to be told straight up, hey, that's that. Obviously, we'll see where this goes. But if you guys are serious, I mean, my ability to join an app will be in like 4.5 days, because I had left the old Zaza app 2.5 days ago. So I won't even be able to sling any weed on your turf until that day anyway. So it's going to take a little bit of time, if that's where we want to start. But I'm open for whenever. Like if you told me you guys were going to hit a bank, or you guys were going to hit a lick, or you guys wanted to go wash money, you just give me a call.
I'll let
I'm
you
there.
know. Like I said, listen,
Yeah.
OTT, listen. I will hit you up. I need anything, I will hit you up, alright?
All right, appreciate it.
Alright.
All right, we'll leave it at that
Good
then.
seeing you,
Thank you
dog.
so much for your time, guys. Yeah, appreciate
No
you.
problem.
All right, all right.
See you, big
Hey,
dog.
later, man.